evening, everyone, and welcome back to Valkyrie Flight. I'm Bazag, your GM host and all-around person that says stuff. So as part of the saying stuff, let's introduce our players. Let's go with what's in the Discord order. So, Lazy.
Yep. I'm Bookwormy. I'm playing Lieutenant Commander Lasan, but she's checked out right now.
And, apparently Lieutenant Commander Safan is still being Lieutenant Commander Safan.
Vulcans and Inspector Gadget have one thing in common. They're always on duty.
What about our, pantsless cat?
This is Sir Bulvar, and I'm playing Lieutenant Commander Mizaka, who is not wearing pants, obviously.
Both in and out of game.
I'm not going to go there.
And that's the show. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. And commander of the party boat. That'll be
the captain has stepped out for the week. Party Ted is here. And just flips on sunglasses.
Oh.
And definitely, and last but definitely not least, the Doctor is currently out of the office.
I'm Skyship, and I play Dr. Nijar.
Alright, welcome everyone, welcome players. Let's jump right into it. As when we last left off, Ted found himself in the private quarters of Keegan, the surfing instructor. So let's jump past what happened that night and start right next in the morning. So Ted, you start to wake up. Your head's you're pretty sore. Your head's pretty sore. It's got a pretty decent hangover. You're feeling a bit tired. You sort of you want to go back to sleep, but you can't really because just outside, your hangover is being stimulated by some noises.
I roll out of bed literally and I just end up on the floor. Ow.
Thump. The noises seem to continue unabated.
Grab the bed sheets, wrap them around my waist, and go see what's going on.
As you leave the bedroom, there is you come to the main kitchen lounge, the main area of the little apartment. Keegan has.
Sarah?
You're pretty loud there, Sarah.
What?
You're picking up on the mic, whatever it is that you're doing.
I have no idea what that would be.
Opening something? I don't know.
Unzipping
No.
something?
No. I just turned my head. I literally just turned my head. But I'll mute right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you find Keegan. He has got a different pair of board shorts on than what you had last night. Than what you last remember him wearing. And he is basically looking through the room, pulling things out. Getting things out of shelves and cupboards and stuff. And placing them in a small pile. You notice on one of the counters there's two largish shot glasses. One is empty but has been drunk of, and the other one is basically full of this greeny, fibrous liquid. You see remnants of the green fibre in the other one as well. Keegan doesn't seem to have noticed you.
I'm just gonna watch him for a minute, and see what he's doing before I either make a response or he notices me.
You see him pull the things out. He seems to be collecting, preparing for something. He's looking for. He's pulling out specific items, from the cupboard. You're not. I mean, you don't really get a good look, and you're not in the best mental frame, like with the headache and tired and all that. So you don't really have the cognition to really identify what he's pulling out, but he's pulling out specific items, getting ready for something, and he turns before you. Sorry, did I wake you? Didn't mean to wake you.
Everything okay?
Uh,
I'm still leaning against the door frame.
yeah, just I wanted to surprise you. Got some ideas of what if you wanted to, we could. I'd like to take you somewhere, but I think I've gotten ahead of myself.
Like somewhere on Risa?
Yeah. Just there's a spot that I go that just overlooks the ocean. There's nothing else in front that it's just perfectly like crystal clear and nothing from. It's just an amazing view and if you want, we could have lunch there.
I mean, yeah, sure. I hope it's worth tearing up a place like this.
Oh, this is nothing. I'll deal with it. I've got a bit of a personal recipe for hangover cures. If you need it, it's on the counter bench there.
I appreciate it. I just need some water.
All right.
If Indians process alcohol quicker, just need more water.
All right.
I'm gonna go grab a sonic shower, then get some clothes on.
All right. Sounds good. Actually, I think I'm gonna be. I need to get some things ready. So would you want to meet me by where our surfing, where I taught you surfing, and then I can take you from there at about 10:30.
Yeah,
Right.
sure. Sounds good.
Make you feel at home. Get anything you want to eat or drink. There's a replicator there. See you in a few hours.
Yeah.
And he like pulls up what he'd collected under his arms and sort of waddles a bit awkwardly out the door. The which slides open and closes, and you're left alone.
I am gonna do a little bit of a looking around his place.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of see oh my god, Brian. Just to kind of see what's going on in this. Just gonna see, just to see what kind of person he is.
Okay, do an insight command. Difficulty, I'm gonna say just a difficulty 1.
Yeah, sure, no problem. 1 dot. 1 success.
Okay. The room's fairly sparse. I mean, he doesn't seem to have a lot of stuff, but he does have some photos. Photos of himself, what seem to be family. It doesn't seem to have any any significant person. They're just like parents and looks like siblings. No children or anything like that. A lot of surfing and a lot of water-based activity photos as well of just him. Seems fairly lonely from what you can see.
And nothing that seems kind of out of place. No, like communicator or anything like that.
No. Do a insert security.
Okay. I ain't gonna grab momentum for this one. I'm gonna grab a die. So
Gonna grab a guy? What?
I did that last night. No,
No, you don't
it's
find
hard
it.
to concentrate.
Yeah, I take it. You haven't had the hangover, have you? No. But no, you don't seem to find anything out of the ordinary or anything suspicious. Any kind of communication device or any kind of technology that you would think that would be that would be out of place.
All right then. We're gonna grab a gallon of water from the replicator, down it, and then shower and dress.
All right, so it's actually pretty. It's like about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So you get all that done, and
I got
but
2 hours of sleep. Huh? All right.
yeah, if you want to get some sleep, you can get a bit of sleep. And let's leave that there and jump over to the rest of the Kirk team. What are you guys up to this morning?
Breakfast with coffee, no liquor today.
Just breakfast,
Okay,
Maybe a
so
Bloody Mary.
No
Safan's
coffee.
already eaten and is watching the sunrise, meditating.
Probably not up yet, enjoying the fact I can actually sleep in for once.
alright, so Thruby still is staying with you, so she's there as well. Yeah, you're just taking a lazy morning generally.
Except for Safan, who does not waste his time.
Alright, for the sake of this, Safan, give me an insight command.
Okay, what's my difficulty?
Difficulty 2.
Observation or any other focuses apply?
No.
Alrighty. Just one success.
No, you settle down, follow the procedure. You're slightly distracted as you try and meditate. There's always all these people going past and other like watches as the sun rises. So it's not a complete meditation, but it mostly gets the job done, even with all the distractions around. So Ted, are you gonna do anything else while? Oh, you're sleeping. That's right. So shall we jump ahead to 10:30?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Ted, as you approach the spot where the surfing has, you see the little wooden sign that was there had actually been plucked out of the ground and placed face down on the sand. And as you stand around there just waiting for a few minutes, and then Keegan appears, smiling.
No, small back. Hey.
Hey, you ready to get going?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so he doesn't actually. The only thing he has is his surfboard, and he says, "Follow me. It's on an island about 2 kilometers away."
Oh, I'm up for a hike.
Well, you're up for a swim.
That too.
All right. And he just smiles at you again, sort of awkwardly, and then just sorts of just starts running into the water and leaps on his surfboard and starts paddling out to sea.
Is there a board available for me?
He would have told you to grab the board that you left at his place. So,
Then yeah, I'll grab that.
yeah.
Grab that and follow.
All right, let's do some fitness security rolls.
Almost my best roll. Alrighty. 2 dice. Oh, but this is on the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, so this is gonna be a difficult 0 for you.
Sweet, let's build some momentum.
Please.
1 momentum.
All right, so you keep up with actually. You catch up pretty quickly with Keegan as he goes along. You're both making some good time and the shoreline of the main island beach where you left is disappearing behind you. So one more roll.
Ready?
Okay.
Oh, damn, that one was a 2.
And Baz, you need to have the momentum.
Yeah, it just did it. Okay, so Keegan actually manages to keep up with you as you both arrive at a small island 2 kilometers off. There's all these large, like, oversized boulders or rocks or something like that are almost basically mountains. But there's a that sort of dot the island around. He doesn't, like, even though you've been swimming, neither of you seem really particularly
Winded?
winded, yeah, by the event. So he's sort of not far to go now, he says, and then races off again once again. Through the thing. So he goes between some of the 2 larger rocks and follows this winding pathway through there. So give me one more roll off for fitness security.
Alrighty. There we go.
Okay.
So much momentum.
We're gonna need
sorry,
it.
that's
I'm sure
That's-
everything's fine.
We always
okay.
need more momentum.
So you manage, like, even though Keegan's leading, you're right up behind him. You're not really sure where to go, so you can't really take over. But Keegan seems to, like, he is starting to get a bit more winded, bit more exhausted as he runs off. But eventually, you guys come to this destination. There's basically 2 cabanas set up on the beach. A few other things, stands with supplies and like a little wicker basket. Actually, yeah, that's been set, and things have been laid out, prepared. there's you see starts off. There's a bit of history apparently that's gone on with this island. None of the locals, none of the other locals. I'm still fairly new. None of the Rizians anyway. Really come out here. Like there was apparently a couple of Vulcans that came out here, like after just arrived on Risa. Like they rented a boat, came out here, and then just vanished. Like none of the local souls like saw them come back. I mean, presumably they just materialized back up to the ship, transported back up to the ship. But I mean, what's the point in that? I mean, just here on Risa for like an hour max, and then so there's a bit of a shall we say, a bit of superstition regarding this place. I hope that's fine.
A little bit of a rising ghost story, huh?
A bit like it's like weird. The Vulcans aren't. You don't really see many Vulcans down here. I mean, it's Risa isn't really. I mean, especially the beach isn't really something that is, I guess, considered logical.
Well, I could think of one who's enjoying his time here.
Yeah, that's right. You're. What was he in?
Oh, yeah, Safan. He's just one of my crewmates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me an insight command check.
Sure.
Make this no difficulty 1.
I'm gonna grab a die for cautious. Because I have that now.
Okay.
Best talent I ever grabbed.
No doubt.
Okay, so you get the momentum back. He is. There is some.
Didn't he? Aren't we up to 4 momentum?
Because I did get 2 last time.
So
We had 2, and then you made.
oh yes, sorry, yes. So I'm not giving Keegan's momentum to you, but you are right.
But, yeah.
Actually, it should be 3 because that third one was on land.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've got 3. But with that, that's 4 now. No, 3 because you use one.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, so now we're at the right momentum.
Math.
Yes.
So he does seem a bit on edge regarding security and Starfleet and that kind of stuff. He does seem genuine in like his connection with you, but there is something that he's holding back, something that is so I guess something that is holding him back from you a bit.
I look over at the little the umbrellas and the chairs you set up. So do you take everybody out here, or am I just special?
I'm gonna make him do a composer check.
Throwing out the show.
Flirt.
Okay. He goes. I don't really have much of an opportunity. Don't really take many people anyway. He like sorts of bit, he sorts of he sorts of withdraws just slightly, but yeah, that's what I'll say.
I'm gonna take his hand in mine and go, hey, look, it's okay, yeah? Just you and me in right now. you mean this frankly amazing view?
I know, right? That's. I come out here when I just need to see things in perspective. It's I never really get sick of it.
I gotta look at that for a bit. Is everything going okay with you? You've been kind of on edge since this morning.
Give me a command presence check.
Grabbing another die. We're cautious. And presence. All right.
This will
Understood.
be more of a difficult check. Say difficulty 3.
Okay, I do have diplomacy. Would that apply as a focus? I got diplomacy and command presence.
I'm gonna say at least one of those will apply.
Cool. Alrighty. I'll be rolling that one.
Okay, reroll.
2.
Okay, so it's
I can re-roll the other one too. This the other 0.
how are you doing
Ow.
that?
Oh no, you can re-roll any die, right? When you're using cautious.
One
Reroll
die.
one.
One die. All right. All right, then yeah. No.
You can use a 2 momentum if you want to reroll.
Nah,
You
let's save
really-
that for the people.
He pauses for a moment, just trying to come up with words. How he wants to say things, and he just. Anyway, do you want a drink? He just sort of just ignores it and moves
Yeah,
on.
you just kind of roll with it. Yeah. Got any beer?
As a matter happens, as it happens, he opens this large. It's basically a large cooler that has beer in it.
Oh wow! Look at this. Bottles. Been a while.
It's just sometimes the classics are what you want.
Oh yeah, no, tell me about it. No, I come from Alpha Centauri, so we're all about that throwbacks.
Oh, that was the first human colony, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, they still drive cars there.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you got a bottle opener?
oh, yes. He ponders for a moment, trying to remember where he left it, and
You know, I'm just gonna put my hand on it and see if I can twist it off.
okay. Do a fitness security.
Not a problem.
Attack the bottle.
Oh yeah, you get another momentum. You grip the firm, and it's not, and you start to pull it. It hurts a bit, but as you keep grasping, you continue past that, and the and even though the lid like sort of indents into your skin a bit, it comes off.
Not my first kicker.
Only Ted would be able to gain a momentum off of a roll involving opening a beer bottle.
This is your captain, ladies and gentlemen.
I would love you for it.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I pass him that one.
All
Pop
right.
open the second.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for this next one. So you did get a momentum. 3, and as you clink, you start to feel funny that the world starts turning blue. Both you and Keegan start dematerializing.
Keegan?
We lost our captain, guys.
He starts turning to you and starts saying something, but like he didn't react in time. You beam into. I should have got. I didn't get the map that I wanted ready, but you beam into what appears to be a Romulan brig. Keegan is nowhere to be seen.
Dun dun dun.
Kidnapped. Ted nap.
Dead naps.
Oh god, that's awesome. I love that terrible joke.
Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna take in my new surroundings.
It seems pretty clean. Actually, there is a bit of a thin layer of dust of pretty much everything, but other than that,
Wait, it's empty?
The room. I mean, the brig it's operational, but from what you can see, it hasn't really been used or like swept or like really been used. But yeah, just hasn't been used recently, from what you can tell.
That's even more suspicious than if
What?
it were operational.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to what looks like the con and see if any of the consoles are
So
active. And I'm gonna
it is operational, but nothing has been done with it in terms of just basic sweeping or that kind of.
Oh, what are they doing with their prisoners instead?
It's a
I'm
bunch of lazy Romulans.
I'm pulling out my comm badge and setting it on my shirt and tapping it. Ted Valkyrie.
There's no signal.
This is Captain Tato Jesco. To any Starfleet vessels in range, please respond.
Nothing.
I'm going to activate the emergency transponder on the comm badge and just start taking a look at the consoles, trying to get an idea of where I am.
So, it doesn't take long, but there is a Romulan that enters the room. Actually, not a Romulan, Vulcan. The short black hair. I mean, it's in a Romulan uniform, but Romulan facial features, the Vulcan facial features, with the haircut. It looks like a Vulcan in a Romulan uniform. He just walks up to your cell and just stares at you.
I'm Captain Tato Jesco of the USS Valkyrie.
No, I know.
I would like an explanation to why I've been taken off of Risa.
Well, the commander will come and speak with you shortly about that. I'm just here to make you feel welcome.
What happened to Keegan?
He is around. I presume you were talking about that Trill that was with you.
What happened to him? I don't know if he's okay.
For now.
I want to see him.
And you will have to wait.
And I demand that you beam both me and him back onto that planet.
You are in no position to demand anything, Captain.
I am a Federation citizen in Federation territory. What you've done could be construed as an act of war.
Well, that will have to be for the commander to talk. Would you like me to get him for you?
Please.
He smiles, a wide grin at you, a wide malicious grin. Very well. And he leaves.
I don't want to work on your Vulcan impression next time. At this point, I button up my shirt.
Hey Ted, maybe you shouldn't have pissed off the Romulus.
Like, I can't help who I do or don't piss off.
You could, however, maybe make the list smaller.
Eh.
Nonsense.
So kill more of them? That's what I'm hearing.
Finally, this crew gets to be as bloodthirsty as it wants.
A few minutes pass, and the doors open once again. This time, Commander Pellis walks through the door. He's glaring at you. Surprised to meet you again, Captain. But I'm never one to what's the Earth phrase, to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Honestly, I'm surprised to see you so soon. Thought you would have been back home with your tail between your legs. Or is this just you trying to save face?
It is a lot of things, but I'm not going to tell you any of that for now. What I am going to tell you is that now you are here, and now that I have this Keegan in my possession, perhaps, well, things will work out differently than they did last time.
What do you mean by that?
You cooperate with me, give me what I know, and I won't hurt Keegan. And I will bring both of you to where we found you.
If you do anything to harm him, I swear to you.
Well, that's up to you now, isn't it, Captain?
Not telling you a damn thing.
Well, perhaps you need some further motivation. And presses a button and the force field lowers.
Force field, what?
The force field of the cell lowers, so now come with me, or if you'd like, you could start a fight that you will lose either way. You will end up coming with me.
I step out and follow.
Very good. Alright, so he leads you out of the cell into a darkened room. The stereotypical light beams down onto an empty chair, and he motions over to it. He goes through a couple of corridors on the way there, and he motions, sit.
I'd rather stand.
Oh, that's right, you're that tail of yours. Very well. And another light beams on. There is Keegan. He already looks a bit beat up. Tied to a very similar chair.
What is it that you want?
Are you going to tell... Well... So many things. What could I ask for? Oh, let's start with your captain's access code. So I can gain access to Starfleet files.
I just turn and I look away from him.
Away from Keegan or away from Palace?
Yeah, away from both. I'm just sort of staring off into space.
Do you have an answer for, or shall I have to enact further measures?
Tedachesco Lovantress, Captain. CS 1184527.
Very well. You hear, even as you look away, you hear screams from Keegan as electricity pours into his body. He is being electrocuted.
I stay still.
You hear Keegan begging for help. He is sobbing. He is in pain. He's just looking for any way out of the situation that he can.
Look, he's nothing. He's nobody. Just let him go.
Give me a presence command check. This will be opposed by insight command by Pellis. Pellis is using a threat to get an extra
Hey guys, I'm gonna
dice.
grab 2 dice if that's okay.
Yeah.
Duh, go for it.
Get it.
I think I have an applicable focus. Command, presence, and diplomacy.
Okay, those I'm gonna say those apply, even though you're yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Gonna reroll that one.
Thank
4.
God's for cautious, am I right?
Yeah.
Right?
So he got 4 as well. So you were the active. So no momentum. You spent all the momentum, but he seems to believe you. Well, if we can't get Keegan, then we'll have to get someone else. Would you do me the favor of returning to the cube, or will we have to make this unpleasant? Well, more unpleasant than it already is.
I make no threatening movements. So whatever the guards want me to do, I'll just cooperate.
All right. So two guards that you haven't seen before now just sort of come out of the shadows and escort you back. These guys are also looking Vulcan, but they are in Romulan uniforms. Escort you back to the cell, and the force field comes up. That's where we're going to have to leave that for now.
Back on the planet where everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. Everything is wonderful. Your captain's being tortured.
I mean, they're not torturing him yet.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, what are you guys doing? Anything? What are you guys currently doing as all this is going down?
Pilates.
I am literally reading in my room.
Kalani's reading on the beach.
Safan's kind of loafing next to Kalani, but turns to her and asks, Kalani, have you seen the captain this morning?
She kind of puts down her pad and she kind of wrinkles her nose and she goes, no. Didn't he, like, go shack up with that surfing instructor last night?
That was the implication. Still, I expected he would have been back by now.
All right, I'm going
Yeah,
to
you'd
have
think he'd at least show his face.
Safan.
Yeah.
Choose higher or lower.
Higher or lower than what?
Just higher or lower.
Lower.
Okay. I need to. There we go. Okay. So Safan, as Kalani responds, you also start to beam out. Just disappear.
All right, then.
Safan! Kalani, like, immediately, like, before he even fully materializes, like, reaches for a communicator.
All right.
Dr. Jar to Valkyrie.
Valkyrie here.
Safan is gone. Scan the area for anything.
Alright, so this is going to be a rando person on the Valkyrie doing a roll. See if they can pick up. Someone do a senses...
Trace the signal.
Science for the Valkyrie.
I'll roll.
I mean, it is your life in danger.
Oh no.
Ship.
One from the ship,
Yeah,
but none for the main roll. 17 and 18. So they're unable to. They're able to pick up that there was some kind of energy, but they're unable to
Well, no shit.
gain any information about where it might have come from or the make or anything. They know that there was a beaming out, but that's basically it.
You might want to call the commander.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next. Dr. Jar to Captain Tata Chesko.
No response.
Dr. Jar to Commander Rokeson.
Rokeson here.
Commander, I can't raise the captain, and Safan just beamed off the planet. I don't know where he went.
As in beamed off as he just dematerialized.
As he dematerialized, he was just sitting next to me.
But,
Hey, apropos of nothing, what color was the transporter?
Well, mine was blue.
It was blue.
It's not hard to get like a Fetty transporter.
True.
So he was just sitting next to you in the middle of a conversation, and then he just beamed out, like...
Then he just dematerialized, yes.
Alright, we got to assume that he's been kidnapped. I will contact the people that need to be contacted, Starfleet, security on board the here on Risa, and I guess shore leave is officially being rescinded.
And I'm going to I'm gonna just I'm going to tap my comm badge again and be like, Jardith, is there?
What? Yes.
Sorry to wake you, but we've got a situation.
Is it Mazaka again?
No, I was just talking to Safan, and he just dematerialized, and I haven't been able to raise the captain either. Nobody's seen him all morning, and we need you on the Valkyrie. We need your scanning.
Where are you? Where did this happen?
We were just on the beach.
Have you contacted Lieutenant Commander Mazaki yet?
No, not yet. I contacted Commander Rogeson.
Zaka, you do get a message from Rogeson filling you in on what's happening.
What the absolute motherfucking piece of shit is this?
I'm gonna roll out of bed, apologize profusely to Thrib, and start pulling on my uniform.
That would be Mazaka.
Complaining.
Basically.
Alright, so Safan, you being
Yes.
into what amounts to a Romulan office. There's a desk, it's like a small octagonal room, about 3 meters, 10 feet in diameter. There's a desk, but it's empty. The single door appears to lead out into
Do I still have my
somewhere.
tricorder on me? Or do I
Um,
still- Do I have my tricorder on me? Because if anyone in the crew were to be equipped for this kind of situation, it would be Safan.
I'm gonna say you had it, but it's no
Okay.
longer on you.
So I just kind of looked down toward where my tricorder was, peek an
Yeah.
eyebrow, and just kind of do a visual sweep of the room, looking for communication devices, sensor devices, weapons, anything.
There is, there's a Romulan console on the desk. There is some kind of panel next to the door. Give me insight security.
Okay. What's my difficulty?
2.
Okay. Observation focus.
Observation focus will apply.
All right. 3 successes.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. You don't see any other consoles, but as you examine the room, there you do find evidence of surveillance equipment.
Okay.
Of like video,
Is-
people either know or have recordings of what is happening in the room.
Is any of the are the consoles or the panels or any of that active?
I'm gonna, from your knowledge, they would be in a low power state. They can be activated just by touching them.
I'll see if I can bring one online.
Which one? On the desk or on the
The one
console?
on the actually
the
the
wall.
one on the one on the wall.
All right. So as you touch the screen, it lights up. From what you can see, it just says locked. In Romulan, you don't particularly see any. There's some kind of area open, but you're not really sure how to use that to unlock it.
Okay. I'm going to pry the face off of it.
Give
I'm going to
me...
pry it off the wall.
just give me a reason... No, this will be control. Give me a control engineering.
Control engineering. Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty will be 1.
Okay. Any espionage or infiltration focus apply here?
I'm going to allow those. Let's say espionage.
Okay. 2 successes.
Okay, 1 momentum. You're able to remove the outer shell of what's covering the console, and you can actually take a better look at it now. So give me a reason security.
All right. Difficulty?
This one will be 3, actually.
I'm going to take a momentum for this one, guys.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
All right. Still focus?
Yeah,
Still focus applicable?
Still focus applicable.
Okay. No.
Wow.
You have no idea how to trick the system into unlocking the door for you. You don't know how it
in that case,
works.
I'll just start ripping wires out.
As you move in, the door actually, the screen goes from red to the green as it unlocks and the door opens. Standing before you is Commander Pellis. He just sort of grins at you.
Commander, I do not believe we have had the acquaintance.
Not physically, no. And he is going to shoot you with a pistol at his side.
Moimlands use disruptors.
This is not a disruptor. You do know that.
Okay, actually, I'd like to burn a determination to preempt that and nerve pinch him.
Okay, give me, actually, for this, I won't make you spend the determination, but I will make it a roll-off. Give me an insight security check.
Insight security. Any of my focuses apply?
Do you have anything that would be reading the people? Anything that see, or he's about to attack?
Maybe just observation.
You know, I will allow
You can
that.
still burn the determination, by the way.
You can.
I very well may, actually, here.
You may have to. He got 2 successes.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to burn a determination here.
Okay.
Always prepared, always vigilant.
Okay, and you do have the focus from observation, so roll.
Okay.
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay, roll for the nerve pinch.
Alrighty.
For science!
5 damage.
You will need to do the hit first.
Oh yeah, you gotta
this
roll
is
for the melee attack.
daring
Gotcha.
science or daring medicine.
It'll be daring security for me because my security is
Okay.
higher.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a momentum on this.
Okay, the last. Oh, hang on. It should still be at 11.
2 successes on the nerve
Okay,
pinch.
so he will have to respond to your nerve pinch and try to
Yeah, it's an opposed
perform
test.
your. And that is 2. So you still get you still get it.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll the damage, or are you okay with
No,
the 5?
the 5. That's fine.
Okay.
So he is going to spend a threat to stay up. He grimaces and through the pain, but he doesn't go down, even though you're sure you got it at the right spot. So he's still going to get his disruptor off, and it malfunctions in his hand, and it hurts him for.
Jesus, this guy's having a shit day.
I'm okay with that.
Actually, it's only going to be a 2 thing. It hurts him for 1, and he drops the weapon, and it sort of shorts itself out, and he just shakes, and like.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick him.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for it.
Keep in mind you're out of momentum.
2 successes.
And
Oh.
okay, so what's the roll for damage?
Unarmed strike.
Knockdown.
4 more damage, a knockdown, plus the 5 damage I did to him earlier, and whatever he took from that disruptor blowing up in his hand.
Yeah, so he's already taken 1 from the disruptor. It's not a disruptor, but
Oh, from whatever the weapon was.
yeah, I'm gonna say for the roll 20, for his complication, you roundhouse kick him into the wall, and not only do you do damage, but he hits the corner of something, which does extra damage, and he falls unconscious.
All right. I'm gonna
Hooray!
Just one eyebrow going up.
and a smirk.
Whoa, don't go crazy there. Dial it back a bit.
He's really gone wild.
Right?
Vulcan's gone wild. It's just this entire
1/4 Romulan, y'all. All right.
So you've got the doors open. There doesn't.
Not gonna lie, y'all. I wasn't expecting this to work.
Curious.
Okay, so we got the door open. He's out cold.
You don't see anyone else in the immediate area, but you do hear noises coming down from the hall. You're uncertain as to what those noises are.
Did he have any other weapons on him, like a dagger, anything?
He had a dagger.
Okay. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take the upper half of his uniform and use that to bind him.
Okay, give me a. Let's make it a.
You gonna take out the 80s shoulder pads?
Yeah.
They've got all that belting.
Make it a control security.
Okay.
See how well you time.
May I use my espionage or infiltration focuses here?
I'm going to say no. I don't think this is...
2 successes.
Okay, that is just what you needed. The top... It's a bit bulky and it's not particularly made, but the arms do provide you enough length and material to effectively bind himself. Do you want to bind it to anything? Or do you just want to...
behind the desk.
Yeah, behind the desk would be good.
Okay, so there is a fixed seat, so that would probably be the easiest thing to tie him to.
We'll do that.
Or you could try and tie him to one of the legs, but that is a bit more awkward.
No, we'll keep this simple. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah. So you're able to... He is unconscious, so he's easy to move with your Vulcan strength. And his arms get tied up and you find yourself alone. Even if he does wake up, he's not going to be able to go anywhere without help.
That's kind of the idea. Now I'm going to try and duck out into the hallway and remain unseen and just kind of start getting a feel for where I am, if that makes sense. Just kind of start mentally mapping the place out, looking for other rooms, other areas.
Okay, give me 2 rolls. A control security with espionage, actually infiltration as a focus, and another insight security with observation.
Okay. What about,
difficulty 2 for the first one. Let's say also difficulty 2 for the second one.
okay, just 1 success on the first one. 2 for the second.
Okay, you get the idea as you move around. The flooring isn't all the best for moving silently. It's pretty hard and there isn't any soft padding, much soft padding to it. So you do make some noises, but for the most part, you haven't made enough, from what you can tell, to gain the ire of anyone just yet. Anyway, from what you can tell, the facility it's definitely Romulan, but it seems pretty small. The corridor you are in now seems to be the main hallway, but there are side passages. Nothing seems to be particularly labelled, so you're not really sure what. Without entering each room, you're
Right,
not
which
real
would be a little risky.
You're not really sure where you're going to end up. But I will say, for part of that success is you hear like a low mumbling from one of the rooms.
Okay, I am going to attempt to enter that room unobserved.
All right. So you. Okay, give me a control security check. This will be a difficulty 3.
Okay. I'm going to buy a die with threat.
Okay.
Espionage focus apply here?
Or infiltration will apply. Okay.
Nice.
That was a good buy.
Yeah, got some momentum back.
No, it was the difficulty 3 roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, what you didn't realize when you opened this door was that the room was mostly pure black. Fortunately, there was a light that came in and like a spotlight getting down. So even with the door opening and light behind you, it didn't really change the visual so much. And you managed to get the door to open pretty quietly. So you're able to slip into the blackness. You see one chair, and on the other side you see a beaten up Trill.
Do I recognize the Trill?
You do recognize the Trill as the Trill that accompanied the captain that you were very iffy about before.
Is he conscious?
He is. It doesn't appear to be conscious. But give me an insight medicine check.
Okay. What's my difficulty?
Difficulty will be 2.
All right.
I don't know.
Nope. No way to fix that.
Yeah, you
You can hear the wheels turning.
Okay, so you don't really have a good position to view the injuries. So you get a bit closer, and as you do, you feel a presence behind you. You're going to have to roll an opposed daring security check.
Okay. 2 successes.
And 2 successes.
Oof.
So they get a hit on you. Okay.
Oh.
So it's just a punch.
Death and a knockdown.
So it is a knockdown. But nothing else.
Okay.
Just from out of the darkness, you feel a punch to the back, to your back that throws you forward onto the Trill.
I'm going to try and do a scissor kick. Whoever this is, I'll catch their legs.
Okay, do a roll.
Okay.
Ballerina Safan.
Oh no.
More like noodle legs, Safan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is able to turn it back around on you. And you know, I'm just gonna say he bashes your head into the side of the chair that the Trill is on. 6 damage.
Ooh, I hope that was non-lethal.
It's non-lethal, but yeah, it's 6 damage. Which means unless you spend a threat, you're gonna get knocked unconscious.
Alright, I'll spend a threat.
Give a threat.
Hey, you think might we be able to eat it for the time being?
What's that?
Yeah, because you just making things worse for Ted.
Yeah, I might be able to eat it for the time being.
Safan doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying narratively.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Yeah, no, if I lose consciousness, this is going to be way problematic.
Okay, so he's attacking you. Roll.
Ugh.
Successes. Oh no.
Okay, and another.
Oh no!
You are out, buddy.
Yeah.
Just stay
Yeah,
down.
because I only had 5 stress left, so...
Yeah, so you get knocked unconscious. And okay. So from you, Ted, you don't hear anything until you see one of the not Vulcans drag an unconscious body along the ground. It's the familiar body of Safan into one of the neighboring cells.
I run up and shove my hands against the force field. What the hell? What did you do to him?
I punched him.
I'm looking at him, just giving him the evil's die.
He's not paying much attention to you at all. The force field goes back up and he just walks back out. And silence returns.
Am I alone? Are we alone?
You are alone.
All right. Safan? Safan, can you hear me?
He doesn't hear
Lieutenant
you.
Commander, respond.
No response.
Shit. All right, I get back to what I was doing. I was spending the meantime, basically just I'm just checking out the entire cell, seeing if there's any panels I could pull off, seeing if anything I could dislodge with my comm badge, using it as like a little leverage.
Yep. Give me inside security. This will be a 3.
All right. Inside security. Oof. Difficulty 3. my best stats. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to give threat. No, I'll have to try and run it.
You don't find anything in the cell that you can you try to use your combat that way, but there's you're unable to get any kind of purchase with it, and you just spending time in what appears to be some kind of futile effort.
God damn it.
Alright, so back to the rest of you guys.
Are we on the Valkyrie now?
Where do you want you can be on the Valkyrie? You can be at a location of your choice on Risa.
I think we're on the Valkyrie.
Okay, you're on the Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie makes sense.
Probably had to let Ryzen Security know what was going on.
Yeah, so Roxon has let
Roxon did that.
that know. The rest of the Valkyrie crew have been recalled and they're on their way back. Most of them, about half of them, have returned. As well, their captain has gone missing, and now there's tactical officer.
So who's in? Oh, it would be Roxon. That's
yeah,
in charge.
Roxon will be in charge.
And I'll be acting XO.
Meeting room. We need to discuss what to do next. Now.
How the hell did you lose our captain and chief of security?
Well, it's not like we tried.
Ugh.
We have no idea who has done this. They were there, then gone. Obviously, we have some unknown third party who have taken them. We ideas to find out who they are so we can get them back.
We should have Ryson Security sweep all of the all vessels that are currently in orbit. Also, we should scan for cloaked vessels.
See if they can follow up on whoever that Trill was. Maybe find out where he lives. See if there's any evidence.
Yeah, Safan had a feeling about him, but we won't know anything for sure until we look.
You said Safan was beamed away.
Yes, I was talking to him.
Roxon, has anyone checked our passive sensors logs for the last however many hours it's been since like sunrise?
Not yet, but
I'll do that.
Yeah, get onto that. So we can scan. If Thesaurus is going through their passive logs, we can actively scan for ships. We can have, so we've got the Rysian security looking at Keegan, seeing what's going on with that Trill. Anything else? Any other ideas? What can we do to narrow this down? Anything with a transporter beam, maybe? What can we do with that?
Are we making this public knowledge, or are we like suppressing it because we don't want people to get panicked? What?
As
Probably don't want it to be an incident.
yeah, probably for now it's going to be. So this is Roxon suggesting that we keep this down low. This is a Starfleet matter, and Starfleet, and we're going to resolve it. It appears it appears just to be involving Starfleet. No need to cause a general panic if it's unnecessary.
We should still probably put out a bolo either way.
We will need to. file numerous reports with Starfleet, which obviously I will have to do. So I will be leaning on all of you and the rest of this ship to find our people.
Yes, ma'am.
So everyone's knows what they're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Scan the shit out of things.
I'm going to
Alright,
be assisting with that.
dismissed. Alright, so what are you going to be scanning first?
I'm gonna check the passive scanners first. And then once that's done, I'm going to do readings of the area, if I can, where Kalani and Safan were, to see if there's any trace evidence.
Alright, so for the passive, give me a reason. Let's say reason science.
I would like to assist.
With assist with, so for you, that would be give it an inside engineering with your transporter's focus so you can help differentiate.
I no longer have that focus.
Oh,
if
you
recall.
you no longer have that focus, so you can't. But it'll still be the inside engineering.
Mhm.
Would it be my? I don't think molecular analysis would focus though. So probably no focuses.
I'm going to say no focuses. This will be a difficulty 3 reduced to 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yikes!
got this.
Yeah, I got your back here.
Okay, so roll.
And I have technical expertise, so that helps. Oh, thank God, because I can re-roll that complication.
Well, we succeed either way.
Okay.
Hey.
You get a momentum. You're able, with the passive readings, you're able to pick up. There have been a number of beam outs and beam ins, but most of them have been directly tied to one of the many transporter pads in the region. So either going to or leaving from a transporter pad. So you're able to filter most of those out, and you are left with 2 notable instances. One on an island about 2 kilometers out from the shore, and one where Safan was about at the time that he beamed away.
Do these signatures match?
They do match.
Do they match a Starfleet frequency?
Give me a reason engineering. This will
Can
probably
that be their free question?
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
that would be the free question. They, the science officer,
Science!
they do have elements of standard Starfleet, but it has been heavily configured.
So aftermarket, or someone stole one and modified it, or someone masking their signature to look Federation. About a dozen ways this could go.
Can you attempt to decipher which one of those it is?
It'll take me a little while. What would I need to do for that?
Okay, give me... So this will be another inside engineering. Difficulty 3. For the Valkyrie, this will be a computers engineering.
Can I get Conro to look over this data and assist?
Oh, something else I forgot is that the Valkyrie should have done a sensors science last roll as
Good
well.
point. I'll roll that. Stand by. Sensor science, and I shouldn't have rolled that.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm just going to, because I've already given you the information, I'm banking that as right.
Yeah.
Alright, so difficulty 3, inside engineering. Let's give
Someone else roll for the ship.
Kachara will do reason engineering, and the Valkyrie will be computers engineering.
And Cacharo has a focus in this, thank God. That's why I'm bringing him in. Alright, now focus here. Oh, God damn it.
Every time.
Every freaking time.
Okay, so computers engineering for the Valkyrie? It's still possible? Okay.
River.
So you're unable to pinpoint the exact nature of the difference. It was definitely at once Starfleet, but has been modified. So it might have been it's really uncertain as to when or how it was modified.
So literally all I've done is just narrow it down to half a dozen things.
Yes.
Can I attempt to locate the origin point of the transporter frequency?
Okay, with the 2, I'm gonna give you a try. This will be another difficulty 3 reduced to 2.
All right.
And
and what am I rolling?
So this will be reason.
Science.
Yes, science. Reason, science, and
All right.
I'm sure it probably should be computer science, so it would be a 3, difficulty 3, because you're calculating
All right.
from the sensor information you already have.
All right. Can I take a momentum for cautious, please?
You may.
I don't think my astrometrics applies for this. Three
Oh, look at that,
successes.
though.
Okay, 3 successes.
And what is Valkyrie rolling?
The Valkyrie should be computers engineering as well.
Do you want me to do that?
Sure.
Okay. So computers, engineering.
Okay,
Well,
so
at least it's not a complication.
Hey. No, I'm kidding.
all right. So as you're going through the numbers, there's something that doesn't make sense. The origin point seems to be very similar to one of the locations. Seems to be out on the island, 2 kilometers away, but that's where there was beaming from.
The ship is on planet?
Or it's not a ship.
I'm going to tap my communicator and inform Rogeson and Kalani about the new information.
So it appears we've got a base underground then, if I'm reading this right.
Seems to be.
If it's all right, I would like to prepare an away team.
Yes, we need to work out how to access this facility, whatever it is.
Did we get precise coordinates from tracking it down?
You know where the transporter coordinates were, so you could definitely beam there. But you don't have general information about. You haven't fully scanned the actual facility. You just know where the transporter ended.
Okay, I'm just of the viewpoint of, well, we can wait, but if our captain's in danger, or say our chief of security has gotten himself unconscious, we might need to go in there and extract them immediately.
Nothing would happen to Safan. He's invincible.
If Safon's invincible, then I was sober most of this vacation.
We could also try and see if we could locate them within the facility. Is there a way to boost our sensors or try to get them out via transporter?
The thing that worries me about that is potentially, if we do that, we might actually tip off that we know where they are.
We might tip off we know where they are if we transport in.
I'd rather take the odds on that, the heavily armed away team.
We don't know how many people are in there or what the conditions are like.
You're right, we don't.
Yeah, it's about this time that Rookson gets a report from Ryzen Security that Keegan is missing as well. That people saw Keegan and Ted leave, start swimming out into the ocean, and that they haven't been seen or heard of since.
God damn it. That sneaky, sneaky Trill could be involved then.
Just like
don't know
a
that.
slow head tilt.
I love that
What-
Zach's in full-on jealousy mode.
Just... Why are you suspicious of the Trill?
Don't ask. But I remember Safan's feeling that he was suspicious.
Maybe he's only missing because he was in proximity to the captain.
Either way, I don't like this. And if that is the case, we now have a civilian that... Well, we have a civilian in whatever this enemy's hands are.
Does Ryzen Security know about any potential facility out by this island?
Ryzen Security do not have any, like, what? They no, there's no, of course there's no facility.
Wonderful. I'm gonna scan the area.
Alright, so,
Alright.
so do a security, a census science for the Valkyrie. Let's do reason science for you.
All right. Observation or analysis, molecular analysis.
I'm going to allow molecular analysis because this is picking out different what the material, what's it made out of, differentiating the ground from some kind of structure. And it's a difficulty 2, which you do get.
And ship.
Yeah, what is the ship new?
Yep.
Oh.
Census science. So nothing from the Valkyrie.
All right.
I'll take the net one we've got.
All right. So the facility, you're able to get a strong idea of the shape and structure of the facility, but there is some kind of energy field around it that would make it difficult to beam directly in. And
Can we
also
tell if it's
seems-
shielded?
Also seems to be dampening like energy output, so it would be harder to detect. There isn't a shield as such, so it is possible, but it's going to be difficult, and there's going to be a complication range increase to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to take that risk.
You don't think that taking a shuttle might be easier?
Shuttles can be shot down. We don't know what we're getting into. We need that element of surprise.
We still don't know the layout of the facility or how many people are inside.
You're right, we don't. But the truth is that we may never know. We can't just sit here playing it safe.
All right, who's gonna go on this mission?
I'd like you.
Well, obviously we'll need to send security detail along. I am not sending you without backup.
Of course not. I'd like to have actually 2 details if possible. Send one in after the other. If
That'll work.
Dr. Jar, perhaps you should come as well.
Yes, there might be medical emergencies.
All right, let's return back to the facility. A couple of minutes after Safan is dragged in, he slowly, groggily starts to wake up.
Just take a deep breath and start examining the surroundings.
You are in a Romulan brig. By yourself. It is a bit dusty and dirty, but operational. The force field is glowing green before you.
Do I hear anybody else? Any stirring?
What is Ted doing at this point?
Snot. Goddamn force field.
Yes, you hear that.
Ouch. Ouch.
And you can tell
He's
that
checking
it's...
the edges of the force field generator to see if there's any way you can like get out the inner workings.
And you can tell that it's Ted.
Son of a bitch!
I assure you the force field generators are not the best angle of attack, Captain.
Safan?
Indeed.
God. Damn it. How are you feeling?
I am, as you might say, shaken but not stirred, Captain.
Alright. Trying to find any flaw in this sprig, but I can't seem to get any access to any inner workings. There's no guts I can tear out. What about you? What about in your cell?
The walls are likely to be reinforced, but I will examine the surroundings. I'm going to start kind of getting a feel for the cell, see if there are any points in the wall that feel like I might be able to punch through.
Alright, give me an inside security check. Difficulty 3.
Okay. I'm going to take a momentum if that's all right, guys.
Yeah.
So close.
You can re-roll. Can't you?
No,
Yo, you don't have cautious security?
I don't. I have collaboration security.
Oh, wow.
So you don't... This cell, as dirty and dusty as it appears, is well made. From what you can tell, you can't find any particular weak points or hidden access panels or anything that might assist you in getting out of it.
Anything?
I'm unable to locate any security vulnerabilities.
God damn it.
The door to the brig, the door to the area opens, and Commander Palace is there. He's received a bit of medical attention. You can tell that he's got a band-aid on, and is looking a bit roughed up, but he is flanked by two Vulcan-looking people in Romulan uniforms. Perhaps this time you won't be as much of a problem, Lieutenant Commander. As he glares towards you, Safan.
I simply raise an eyebrow. You're welcome to come into the cell and see for yourself, Commander.
How about you come out of the cell? And with that, the force field of Safan's cell, Safan's cell, drops. Come with us. It is not a request.
Now, wait just a minute. You want to do any talking, you talk to me.
We will in time, Captain. For now, we require Safan.
If you wish for a rematch, Commander, we need not leave this room. I'm trying to goad him. In case it's not obvious.
Give me a presence command check to see if you can.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
It'll be
Or is this
opposed.
contested? Okay.
He
Can I
is
apply
using.
my composure focus here?
No, that would be more on the receiving end.
Fair enough.
He is going to use a threat to gain an additional dice.
Okay,
I'd like to assist.
please.
So how are you going to assist?
What? He brought it, kicked your ass again, just like he did back in back at SAR.
And again, roll presence command. One die.
Yep.
Come on, crit.
Yeah. Do I have a focus?
I'm gonna command. No, I'm not gonna say command. Dice. Okay. That is exactly what he rolled in terms of successes. So. He will just come forward and punch you in the face. The other Vulcans are there. They haven't lowered their weapons, but the commander is coming in for a bit of a scrap. So
Okay.
roll.
I am obviously contesting this roll.
He is using another threat as well on this one. He wants to punch you.
It's really hard, apparently.
I think he's going to get to.
Yes, he does.
Rolling like three guns.
Yikes!
Jesus Christ.
Okay, and he earns another 2 momentum, 2 threat.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, I didn't know it did.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
NPCs generate threat the same way that we generate momentum.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Sorry, I just need to There
Also-
we go.
Don, how much stress do you have left?
New scene.
Yeah, he is full health at the moment, and so is Commander Palace. So let's do this. 6 damage.
I'm gonna give you a threat to avoid being knocked out.
Good God. Just go with him!
For the love of... You realize at this point you're giving threat against us, right? When we come in for the big Dan Heroes moment.
You would rather see me cold-cocked and unconscious? Because I don't.
I mean, I would actually, because that means they're not going to be so aggressive against us.
Have you had enough of that now, Lieutenant Commander?
So at the punch, like, Safan doesn't flinch. He just takes it full on, which explains the damage. And says, if you are done proving that you are easily manipulated, then by all means lead the way.
And for that, he's just going to punch you one more time.
God damn!
He is going to once again use another threat to buy a third die.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
That is definitely
Hey,
2 crits.
hey, Blue. Take my
Yeah.
determination.
Okay, so
Oh.
3 threats.
I am the
from that.
commanding officer. I am allowed to give determination to anyone that I am able to communicate with.
Yeah, so damage. 3 damage.
Wait. No, if Don is taking the captain's determination, he wins.
Yeah,
But
but that's if Dom wants to use it that way.
He got 2 crits. The 4 and the 2 are...
Oh.
What focus?
Oh,
is
he
it?
has a focus.
He has a focus.
He has to. Yeah, you're screwed, man.
Well, then
Oh, I
keep
didn't
your
know that.
determination. Keep your determination, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Shit.
Now, shall we continue this somewhere else?
Lead the way, Commander.
The commander turns his back to you and walks away. And leads you into the same room where you found Keegan, who is now not there. You were put in the same chair that he was. And at pretty much at disrupt point tied to it. And
Okay.
then now once that's done, Ted, you are led in to the exact same position, but instead of Keegan, there is now Safan, a bit bloodied and bruised, but they're defiant. Do I even need to ask again?
What do you possibly hope to attain by this? Our security codes? We've gone too long. They'll have been changed by now.
Well, maybe I just need to prove that I still have it. That I should have won our last engagement. And
I look at him.
I
This is an all or nothing gamble for you, isn't it?
have nothing to lose, Captain.
Of course not, because you lost everything else.
And
I was right. You tried to run back, tail between your legs. Lost your ship to a single volley of mine. If you don't get results, they're going to kill you, aren't they?
that is why I'm going to get results. And I will do whatever it takes to get those results, Captain. So the quicker you are in revealing obviously what is now, as you say, well, in providing me what I need, the quicker this can be over for you. The quicker this
The
can
only
be over
result-
for Safan, the quicker this can be over for the Valkyrie.
The only result you will achieve, Captain, is interstellar war with Starfleet.
Captain, you mean Commander?
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
And considering what one Akira-class starship did to your Romulan warbird, that is not a consideration you should take lightly.
My government has already disavowed me. This is my only chance to get back to my people. I will do whatever it takes.
Commander,
There
let
is-
me offer you an alternative.
I have a feeling we were thinking the same thing there.
Your government disavowed you. You go back home, you're going to get killed. If not for the fact of producing results, then someone's going to see you as weak and stab you in the back of they're climbing up the ladder.
There is
If
an
you s-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If you stop this nonsense, if you agree to give yourself up, you can get asylum within the Federation.
There is another alternative, Commander. Join Starfleet Intelligence.
I look at I side eye Safan.
Okay, for that, give me a presence command with support, with an assist from Safan.
Might be a
Okay.
good time to burn determination.
This
I
is
have
going
a
to be a difficulty 5 check. So
I don't know if I have any
Yeah.
values that are. Oh, I don't have any values that are applicable.
What about a
But-
Starfleet directive that might apply here?
Protecting the Federation is probably a directive.
I will allow that.
All right. Shit. Yeah, no, there's no momentum. There's way too many threat.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder why we have so much threat, Dawn!
Guys, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Hey. It's a
Yeah.
difficulty 3, basically, now. We can do this.
You have a diplomacy focus, so your focus applies.
I do, but I can only roll 2 dice.
I know.
Okay.
How about espionage from my point?
I will allow that because that espionage deals with handling assets. So yes.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
There's one from me.
Come on,
Nope.
Oh.
16 and 18.
Oh, good try, Captain.
Can we take success at a cost?
What?
Actually, is he within arm's reach?
he
Is that?
well, he is in this. Yes, pretty much.
Does he have a weapon visible on him?
There are people with disruptor pistols in the room.
I know.
He is currently unarmed, from
Alright,
what
then
you
I'll
can
try
tell.
anything.
Okay, so he goes, good try, Captain. You almost made me think it was a possibility, but no. They will, if I were to turn on the Tal Shiar, it would, I would shudder what to think they would do to me, not only me, but my family. Surprisingly, yes, I do have a family back on Romulus, and I could not dishonor them in that way. No. But, well, if you will not give me what I want, then you will give me no choice. And he orders one of the Vulcans to fire at Safan.
Oh my god!
Fire what?
Fire one of the disruptor pistols that they have. He doesn't, they have.
I'm gonna grab him.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so because he gave the order, I'm going to say you have enough time to act to intervene. So, daring security.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I got to give you a threat.
Which actually I'm going to be using straight away, so I won't even update the... I've got it, I might as well use it.
Oh Jesus, here we go. Fuck. Fuck.
Okay, so that is... That is 2 versus 2, because you're the active player, you're able to... What do you want to do with that disruptor pistol?
I'm grabbing it, I'm putting it to his head, and I'm holding him like a hostage.
So you're sort of in... What I'm going to say...
I'm putting myself between the other security personnel and Safan.
All right. So what you're able you're in a fight. You've got it aimed at the guy. You're able to rip it from the guy's hand. You're aiming at him, and you've.
Well, I'm hoping to like grab him and I'm behind him. Got an arm around his chest. Got a phaser pistol to his head.
Yeah. So you're able to get that, but the other guy does get a fire off. The question is, does he fire at you or Safan? So I'm going to make him roll a check to see if he follows orders.
Ted, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because Ted kind of has cover.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed the guy.
He's going to try and defend his buddy, even though it's going to be difficult. So he's going to take a dice with a threat. Actually, he's going to take 2 dice and go back to 15.
Rip our crew.
Right?
Thanks, Don. Thanks.
That didn't work.
He started out with 11. How is this my fault?
We kept getting shit rolls. We didn't build any momentum.
Okay, that's 4 successes. So it was a difficulty 3 that I said, so he gets 1 duck. And
Stop rolling high. Stop rolling low.
and for the...
In fact, just stop rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 damage, and I don't... what's the effects on them? Oh, that's extra. No. That's intense.
Vicious
so that's
one, isn't it?
yeah. So that's 9 damage to Ted.
Yeah. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And you're gonna have to burn threat to avoid basically being vaporized.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
No, whatever it takes.
So you're giving me a threat.
Yep.
Okay.
Does Ted lose a limb or something?
You know what?
No, because you avoid the injury that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The injury was death.
Yikes.
That was a nasty shot. Somehow,
Jesus Christ. I'm sitting on 6.
Somehow you survived that. Maybe I should just try and blow the Valkyrie out of the sky, Captain. Maybe then you will... Oh, yeah. One last chance, Captain, or I'll blow the Valkyrie out of the sky. That's what he says.
I dropped a disruptor.
Good. Now, are you going to be good little boy? Or are we just going to keep doing this again and again?
And I pass out.
So is this a legitimate passing out? Okay, that is a medical thing?
Yeah, I got shot, so...
Okay.
Maybe it's time for that rescue party.
Yes, it is. He reaches down and checks the body. It's at this time that the rescue party are trying to enact their rather risky recovery of the crew. So,
We have no momentum.
Nope.
Can Roxanne do like her Spirit of Discovery thing to give us like 3 momentum or something?
yeah,
We're discovering where our captain is.
what she's technically, because she's the commanding officer now. She is going to do the I can't remember what it's called, but do
Inspire
a check,
the crew.
inspire the crew, and generate momentum that way.
Yeah, Iris.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Indeed. There we go. Okay, that is going to be 4.
Yay! We're not completely screwed.
Only 2 of us.
Okay, so after a rousing speech by the executive officer, acting captain of the Valkyrie, the away team assembles in the transporter pad, ready to beam down.
So Mazako's taking a Type 3, and he's also taking some explosives as well. Like C4. And stuff
Okay,
that's not
do
like
any of those...
shot.
Does the explosives have a
Escalation.
escalation cost?
I'm gonna say yeah, they may as well take one. What the hell at this point?
Okay, well the Type 3 definitely does, so I'm going to give them 2 threat for bringing down the...
Yeah, the explosives are like if I need to blow them out of a brig or something.
Lasan is also taking a Type 3 and is taking her Ushan Tor. She's not fucking around right now. You pissed off the pacifist. Congratulations.
Right? Kalani's going to actually use their joined talent and call upon their first host and gain a focus in hand-to-hand combat.
Alright, and that's exactly where we're going to have to leave it, because it is 2 hours.
Oh, we can keep going.
Who would like to keep going? I'm down tonight.
No.
Me?
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we'll pick up this daring rescue next week, and we'll see just if the captain and Safan can survive.